Okay, so here's another one. It says untested. That's the some kind of LG Verizon flip phone, actually. So let's see if we can turn it on. If we even have. Okay, let's see. Okay, so well, this one we can't even try because you can see I have no idea what this charging connector is. That's clearly not USB one, so we'll park that. It's actually interesting to see if we can do anything with the phones, because I'm not going to be getting a charging cable for the old flip phone. Apart from that, I mean, it looks in good condition. Actually, let me check. Something can be done. Oh yeah, that's one of the oldies and goodies. All right, so here we still have user replaceable batteries. So you can see there. Okay, that actually we can tell. So here's our model number. That would be LG VX8300. And the state is unknown because no power plug. So what we can do with this one, however, because that's a standard lithium-ion battery, and standard is in it's lithium-ion, so we can try to just charge it externally and see if that well, I mean, that should work. Because unless battery is completely dead, we should be able to charge it a little bit, plug it in and see what's going on with the phone. But for now, that's the extent of that. So no power plug. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So today we're continuing our series of figuring out what can we do with this 38 random smartphone / other electronic devices what I've got from eBay. And today we are looking at this item number 2, LG VX8300, which now when I looked it up, actually turns out not to be even a GSM phone. It's a CDMA phone from Verizon, so even less desire for me to do anything, requires some investment to that. And the thing is, like, we have no power plug here, as I said. It's different, so some specific to this model, not the regular USB stuff, so I don't have it. I certainly don't want to get one. But as I said, we might be able to try this out even without having the proper charging cable. And here's how we're going to do that. So we'll open the cover. Again, nice thing about these phones, you can easily open them up. And we get the battery. Yeah, now you can see there's no space for the SIM card because, well, it's a GSM phone. Not GSM, CDMA phone, sorry. Okay, so now we'll put it aside. And we'll try to do is to just externally charge this battery, then we can plug it in and it should work, if it still works, without the charger attached for as long as the battery is charged. So it's a regular lithium-ion battery, 3.7 volts, single cell, so we don't need to worry about balancing or anything. And good for us. I mean, it even tells us, let me see, what the terminals are. So this one is positive and these two are negative. And let's just quickly double check that two negatives are indeed connected. So let's get into continuity mode. And there. So basically it's a single pad, just two contacts. And this one is a positive one on the far end of that. And the one which is unmarked, it's either temperature or some data bus, probably temperature in this case. And we don't care about this one, not relevant for charging. So basically what we need to do is we need to attach our charger to negative and positive here. But as you can see, these are not kind of terminals that you can easily attach to. If you have magnets, which I don't have right now, but that might be a decent option, small magnets, just attach them here and attach your leads to that. But in absence of that, we can jerry-rig something else, even more ghetto, the usual style. So let me show how that works. So we need to do just, regular foil. And just drop it into thin strips. Like so. And basically now all we need to do is to attach it to this terminal. And the reason we use foil is because it's pliable, so that would be easier to... Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's positive. So we don't want to short to this one. Probably not a big deal, but let's not do that. Negative, we want to connect both. I mean, we don't have to, but... Okay, now we'll just use literally Scotch. And again, the reason why I'm using Scotch instead of electrical tape, you can certainly use electrical tape, but usually that wouldn't be transparent, so you actually don't see what you're attaching to. And obviously you can you can solder to the terminals. Again, not generally recommended to solder on the terminals for the lithium batteries, but yeah, tack welding, well, tack soldering, I guess, shouldn't be a big problem. So okay. So here, now I need to make sure that it's tight against the terminals. All right, and here's our negative lead. Get the style. Now we need to do the same thing for the positive one. The only difference is obviously on the positive side, we only want to connect to the one of the two. All right, and again, charger obviously is not detecting anything right now because there's no voltage, so and it needs to see, I think about 0.4 volts to even do anything. Just see if we can see anything. Okay, yeah, now I think we're definitely connecting. Yeah, I can see some voltage. I mean, in millivolts, but still. Okay, so now what we need to do is to boost. And again, I've done this operation before, so I'm just using another cell or where is that? Or the regulated power supply, that's important. So you want to make sure that you're not pushing too much into those cells. But again, like we are doing it literally for just a few seconds, if that. All right, let's see. Okay, and let's see if we see anything here. Yep. So you see, we just barely touched it. And it's not disconnected right away. It's slowly dripping off. And again, we only touched it for 2 seconds. All right, and now once you align the foil strips, so you know what they're in the right place, that's actually still, if we attach the leads right now, we won't read any voltage because again, the connection is not great, but the tape is here for the alignment. And now, to make things worse, we'll just put some clamp here to push the foil into the contacts. And that's going to be our setup. Obviously don't want to squeeze too much, just so that they're touching. All right. And okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously like the a smaller clamp would do, but that's the one that I had handy nearby. All right, so let's see. Do we get some? Yep, and we do. So 242. The reason for that it's not 0 right now because I already boosted it. So I touched the contacts with my external power. So yeah, now we have a live cell. So 242. Not amazing, but actually not terrible. So all right, now when we have to, okay, so let me just double check which one is which. So bottom is positive, top is negative. Right. That's right, yeah, that's reverse. So bottom is our positive. And the top are negative. And as you can see, now we're reading that on the charger, so that's great. 2.437. Now we can get to the charging mode. 1600, 37, half an amp. All right, no balance. All right, yep, and we're doing the pre-charge with 0.04 amps. So we're ramping up. We should be getting to 3 momentarily. And I think at 3 it switches to the regular charging. Yep, so at 3 volts it switches to regular charge, so we are ramping up to 0.5 amps, I believe, yep. And we're charging, or so it seems. Again, the initial ramp up to, actually don't remember, yeah, I don't think we have charts here. Okay, well, I wouldn't read too much into internal resistance given our get wiring here, so yeah. Okay, so let's just see, well, let's just wait until it charges, and we'll come back afterwards and see if the, well, our phone here would work with that kind of battery. Which should be charged somewhat, and we'll see you then. All right, and now we're done. Look at that, 100% charge. So success. We managed to pump 106 milliamp hours with a nominal battery capacity of 1.1. So, I mean, obviously there are some losses there, but pretty good. So let's see now if our phone is going to turn on. Let's release all that. All right, so let's see. Match the power, and look at that. The phone is working. Well, at least it's booting up. So power's up, so battery is clearly working. Nice. And searching for service. Well, yeah, I don't think that would be happening, but yeah, look, screen is working. The outer screen is working. Yeah. That's as much as we can possibly get here, I think. Given that there's no way for me to get any CDMA service here. So that's that. So that works. Great. So we actually have, yeah, okay, let's just turn it off the proper way. And we have a few more devices like that where I don't have a charging plug, or there's something wrong with the connector. We can do the same thing there without, well, actually we can leave it there, without going through the whole repair of the plug exercise in case if it doesn't work.